Hi betting experts, on Thursday August the 22nd we're off to York, the second day of the Ebor meeting. Good fast ground expected, again really competitive fields for the excellent prize money on offer. Hopefully you found a couple of decent price winners. We start off with our betting expert daily nap. This goes in the 3 o'clock. It's the Clipper Handicap, a heritage contest, class 2, 3-year-olds and upwards, £77,000 the winner. There's not the unexposed ones that you'd expect to find in a race of this nature, and I think it's a good opportunity for Metal Merchant to continue his good run of form for the Jack Channing yard. Now Jack's had a real breakthrough season and he's in terrific form at the moment, which is the key. 6 winners from his last 25 runners in the last 14 days, a pretty remarkable 24% strike rate. Metal Merchant returned at Newbury, winning the Spring Cup in April after 168 days off the track, edging out Godwin's Son, who's a pretty reliable yardstick. He's run 4 times since. I think it's fair to say he's run really well on every occasion. Second behind Sonny Liston back at Newbury over a mile, then 7th at the Royal meeting in the Royal Hunt Cup behind a very progressive Wild Tiger. He stayed on 97. Perhaps the soft ground was too much for him at Sandown. Back to form at Ascot last time out under David Probert, finishing 4th of 18 in the international stakes there behind the front running Northern Express. And if you watch that run back, Metal Merchant was given an awful lot to do from well off the pace and ran on very strongly. That was over 7. He's back over nearly a mile here. He's open to more improvement. He's thriving, and I think he should go really close here. And the icing on the cake is James Doyle is booked for the first time this afternoon, which I think is a real plus. These York handicaps, obviously it's a very flat track on fast ground, but they get racing an awful long way out, and I think that might tee things up nicely for a late closer, and Metal Merchant certainly ticks all of those boxes. Our betting expert value angle selection goes in the 3.35. It's the Pertemps Network Yorkshire Oaks, 1 mile 4 for fillies and mares, a Group 1, Class 1, 3-year-olds and upwards. Excellent prize money, over £302,000 the winner. And I'm going to give another chance to Emily Upjohn, who I think everyone's written off after a very expensive season so far. The Gosdens going along pretty well, 4 winners from their last 22 runners. She has become a little bit of an enigma. She returned after 8 months off the track at Meydan in March, finishing 5th behind Rebels Romance. No disgrace there. That was the first time Kieran Schumacher got on her. I think it's fair to say the pair haven't exactly clicked. She's been beaten at 7-4 favourite, 3-1 second favourite and 7-4 favourite in 3 runs since. I do think there have been mitigating circumstances. I think she paid for getting in a war with Luxembourg at Epsom in the Coronation Cup in May. She ran really well at the Curragh when just beaten by Blue Stocking, perhaps hitting the front too soon. I know Kieran Schumacher's got lots of critics, but she was travelling so well, he didn't have a great deal of choice, and I think the soft ground just sapped her in the final 100 yards. Last time out at Goodwood, because I think he had that hitting the front in his mind too soon when she got beat the run before. She was in the car park out the back at Goodwood and she never got involved at all, pulling too hard, 5 wide throughout, steadied into the last 3-6. It was a curious ride, that's the long and the short of it. I think you can chuck it out. Kieran Schumacher's a really good jockey. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think the one thing I will say, he's liable to be a lot more positive this afternoon on good fast ground. She's got loads of ability. I think she's as good as ever, aged 5, and the market doesn't agree, so you're getting a very fair price. I think she'll take an awful lot of beating given any luck. Best of luck on Thursday, betting experts, and please do remember to like and comment on all of our YouTube videos.